Hi everyone, very good morning. In this session, we are going to learn how we can configure the SAP logon.ini file in order to populate the system information automatically. When you join a new company, there you receive the SAP logon.ini file from your lead so that you will be able to populate all the system information in one go. You don't have to manually go and enter each system information one by one because there may be hundred of system that is possible, right? If the landscape is so big. So for that purpose, this is a file which consists all the system information, and with the help of that we automatically populate all the system information in SAP logon client. So this step we are going to see. What happens if we don't know all the required steps? Then from NetWeaver 7. From SAP GUI client 7.40 onwards, you will not be able to get the system information properly if you simply give this SAP logon.ini file at the given directory. What is that directory? So that particular directory is nothing but this one. So here if you see that, see users, this is the username app data roaming SAP common, right? So this is the place where this ini file should be placed. So I have placed this ini file already over here. Okay, and this information also you can go in SAP GUI logon, and you can go to the options, and here under the SAP logon options, if you go to the configuration files, here you will be able to see. So from here also you can get this particular path. Uh, uh, what actually this path is, that means at this particular path your SAP logon.ini information should be present. So I copied the SAP logon file and pasted over here at this given path so that it will pick those value. But when I'm trying to, uh, l- trying to access this GUI, those three system information, see here, three system informations are there, right? Three system informations are there. So all these like system information like development quality and production is not automatically populating, you know. So when you are there on the SAP logon 740 onwards, then we have to follow some specific steps. Then only all these are going to be populated. Or if you are upgrading from 710 or from 720 or from 730 or to 740 and 750 like that, like 740 or more than 740, then some steps we need to follow, right? Because one SAP UI tree logon file is there that must be present. That is one mandatory XML file that must be there. So one is the SAP logon ini file and another is the SAP logon tree file, which is a mandatory file. With the help of SAP logon tree file, this SAP UI landscape file gets generated properly. Currently, if you see that this file is blank, that's the reason the system information is not coming properly. This file is optional. Okay, this is the important one, this is the important one, and another is the SAP logon tree.xml file. So how we can get that SAP logon tree.xml file? For that I'm going to show you the steps. Let me take you through this PPT quickly. So this is the SAP GUI release 740, 750, 760, 770 and onwards. It's going to be applicable. Windows operating system, Windows Vista 7, 10, 11, and so on. So SAP logon INI is mandatory file, SAP logon tree.xml is mandatory file, SAP UI landscape.xml is again very important and mandatory file, and SAP UI landscape global is kind of optional, you know, depends on the requirement to requirement, but it's kind of optional file. So first three is important. SAP logon tree.xml in my case is not populating automatically. So we are going to see how we can populate SAP logon tree.xml file. What are the steps need to be involved? One thing I'm going to make you clear that in order to populate this particular file, we have to go and perform some Windows registry edit. So if you are not sure, if you are not confident about Windows registry edit, don't perform that because that may create a mess in your system, right? However, you don't have to fear a lot. You have to be just careful. I'm going to show you a step by step what you have to do so that SAP logon t.xml file will be populated automatically once you start your SAP logon. Okay. So what you have to do that, you know, how what the registry edit you have to perform. You have to, first let's do all the step one by one. So go to this particular place and remove all these files. This is the place where all the configuration file, everything is going to be populated. All right, this is the place. All right, so it's already there. I'm going to remove all this, and in the second step I will, keep the ini file only. So I will copy from here and I will paste it here. Okay, so this is the second step. Third step is that you have to perform the registry edit. So what you can do that Windows R reg edit here. You press, click on this yes button and see, follow this path. You know, you have to go to HKey local machine. Under that, you have to go to the software. Under the software, you have to go to WOS6432 node. Under that, you have to go to SAP, and under that, you have to go to SAP logon. This information I have given on the PPT. I will show you there as well. Once you come here, you have one attribute called landscape format enable. Right click over here and click on this modify and disable this. 1 means enable and 0 means disable. Just disable this. If you're not sure what you are doing and you want to be there on the safer side because it's a very critical things which you are doing, so what you can do that you can right click over here and you can export this file information as a backup. So click on this export and somewhere you got backup maybe at the download section here and give the name SAP uh, logon, you know, uh, dot reg already, right? It's there. Click on this save. Already the same file name is there. I want to just remove that, you know, and I got my this file saved so that in case if something mishappens, I will be able to get it back over there. So how can I get it back? I can import this. We can go to the file and we can import, right? That file is there under the download. This file is there. I will simply import. So fine, we don't have to fear that much. It's a simple one. I will come here, go to this particular attributes, right click and click on this modify. I will disable this, give this 0 and click on this OK. Okay. Now, once you give this information, then you come here, see currently there is nothing. Just to start this SAP logon. Okay, you will able to see that SAP logon tree has come, right? See here, SAP logon tree has come, and this system information automatically got populated. Wow, right? This is what we were looking for. But what happens that once you close this one, and if you try to, start it once again, all right? It's coming. This file is coming. That is okay. But what one more step we are supposed to do that, you know, because as I told you, that, you know, this SAP UI landscape.xml is also important file, mandatory file. If it is there, your system information is going to be permanently there. So how to get this particular file? We have now SAP logon.ini, we have SAP logon3.xml. We want to have SAP UI landscape.xml as well, right? And this file as well. So in order to get this one, again, we will come to this registry and we will enable this. We have disabled this already, I will enable. So I will put it in the previous state. Okay, so click on this. Okay, and now what we will do that I will restart my, SAP logon. So click on this SAP GUI for Windows, and if you come here to this, see here, SAP UI landscape global and SAP UI landscape got generated automatically. Now this file, earlier it was a blank file, but now with the proper information, you know, whichever was there inside this, all that information got captured under the proper XML format. Okay, and how this was possible? This became possible with the help of SAP logon tree. So this is the step which we have to follow. I'm just going to summarize quickly. The very first step, that you have to remove all this file from here. In the second step, just put SAP logon file. In the third step, you go to reg edit, and there you navigate to this SAP logon and come here, disable this by making the value 0 over here. Click on this OK button, then restart your SAP logon file, SAP tree dot, you know uh, SAP logon tree XML file you will be able to see here. Again, disable that registry editor. Again, disable, sorry, 0 you have made, now you make 1, and again you restart. Okay, again you restart your SAP logon. What will happen that you will be able to see this SAP UI landscape and SAP UI landscape global as well. All right, so this is the step you need to follow. Here in the PPT also I have given the same step, right? Here, step 1, step 2, step 3, and you know step 4, step 5, and step 6. That's it. And your all the system information will populate automatically in GUI. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for watching.